Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gonzalez Turnbuckle. And it is time once again for some more predictions here. I'm going to be actually filming this right after SummerSlam predictions with this one because the following night, guess what? Sunday night we have NXT Takeover 36, and this should be an interesting NXT because there's been a lot of rumors that the aspect of NXT and a lot of things are about to change within the NXT landscape coming up very soon with that one. So it'll be interesting to see if we are going to see this style of takeover again down in the future, which personally I feel like you are going to see it again in some way, shape, or form. It'll just be depending on what kind of matches you're going to be seeing and everything to go along with it. But let's go ahead and get started with this one. It is going to be with the first match is going to be for the $1 million championship. But not only that, if one of them if a particular person wins, Ted DiBiase will become LA Knight's not tag team partner, but his butler. So it's going to be Cameron Grimes going up against LA Knight for the $1 million championship. And basically, they've been playing this up ever since the ladder match. LA Knight turned on Ted DiBiase after the fact and attacked him. You had the secondary match where Cameron Grimes lost again and became LA Knight's butler, and we've been getting those vignettes about him being LA Knight's butler during that time, kind of getting brought down, then brought back up by Ted DiBiase to eventually challenge one more time for that $1 million championship. And it is going to be, I feel like it's going to be Cameron Grimes picking up that win and finally picking up that $1 million title to go along with it. It feels right at this point. It feels like right in the storyline at this point that Cameron Grimes will finally get one over on LA Knight. So I see him picking up the victory in this match. Up next, we have the WWE UK Championship match. It is going to be Walter going up against Ilya Dragunov. This is going to be the second match, and this is actually playing off of their match that happened back on NXT UK, back when there was no crowd in there, which was actually deemed as one of the matches of the year for that particular time. It was actually a fantastic match between the two of them, and I kind of expect that we're going to get that again here. I like the storyline that they've been bringing up, and they've always kind of mentioned this back in the NXT UK. I don't watch much NXT UK, but I did read up or watch a little bit of the story behind this. And this aspect of the mere presence of Walter will cause Ilya to fail. And you even saw that in the match with Pete Dunne, where Walter showed up. He didn't really do anything, but his mere presence caused failure for Ilya Dragunov. And it's gotten to that point that yes, Walter has been, going one over on Ilya this entire time, leaving him lying at the end of NXT this week as well. And it is finally time for Ilya to finally get himself, past that hump, going past that area and getting to the success and beating Walter and getting the NXT UK Championship. I'm going to go with Ilya Dragunov to win this particular match and pick up that title. Up next, we got the NXT Women's Championship match. It is going to be Raquel Gonzalez going up against Dakota Kai. And this will be an interesting one to see where they're going to be going with everything. With this, they have had Raquel Gonzalez kind of dominate the entire division until Dakota Kai's come around. Now, the two of them have been, I think, putting on some pretty decent promos and everything to go along with that to build up the story going in there. The aspect of now Raquel calling Dakota a sidekick is a nice little touch, I feel like, that they've been putting in there as well. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like they're going to finally put that title on Dakota Kai on this one. And I'm going to actually pick Dakota Kai to win the NXT Women's title. Now, what they do with Raquel Gonzalez afterwards, I don't know. That's a main roster call-up or anything to go along with that. Not 100% certain, but we'll see how that ends up playing out in the end on that one. But I see Dakota Kai picking up the NXT Women's title at this point. Up next is going to be the NXT Championship match. It is going to be Karrion Kross going up against Samoa Joe. And there's been a lot of rumors, and I wouldn't say a lot of rumors on that one, but there's been a lot of talk that Karrion Kross is not going to be in NXT much longer. We've been seeing him on Raw a lot recently on that one. So is there an aspect that he's going to be up on Raw after Takeover, everything to go along with that? Of course, the booking's been kind of, well, it's Raw, so we'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that one. It's Monday Night Raw, so booking is booking. So I'm actually I like what they've been doing in the NXT side. In the terms of the story in the NXT side, I think it's been actually quite good. With the factor of Samoa Joe coming back, and initially he was William Regal's enforcer, but he was provoked into becoming a more of a full-time guy again, and now is challenging Karrion Kross for that NXT Championship. And I see Samoa Joe picking up the victory here in this one. I see him picking up that victory and getting that NXT title on him, and going forward as well for a decent period of time. We'll see how they end out playing off of that with Samoa Joe being in NXT again with that one. But I'm going to go with him picking up that title and picking up the victory on Sunday. So this brings us to, I don't know if the NXT title match or this match will more than likely main event, but I'm going to go with this match last here. It is going to be Adam Cole going up against Kyle O'Reilly. It's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Basically, it's a 3 stages of hell match, where the first fall is a normal wrestling match. Second fall is the street fight. Third fall, steel cage. With those ones. It's an interesting aspect of where they're going to be going with everything on this. I know a lot of fans are kind of waning on what Kyle O'Reilly is, especially as a babyface at this point in time. I'm not necessarily certain on how they necessarily feel inside of NXT on that one. But I do see this kind of playing out as the reverse roles from before, where we had the unsanctioned match, basically the street fight. Kyle O'Reilly won that match. The normal wrestling match, the sanctioned match, Adam Cole won. So I kind of expect the first fall to go Kyle O'Reilly, the second fall to go Adam Cole on that. Because usually, with the rare occasions that you ever see a 2-0 in these particular style matches, these will usually always go to the third fall. And honestly, it'll be an interesting one to see how they play off in the steel cage, because the last time they did this, it was kind of like a mess of weapons and everything like that when they did it with Johnny Gargano. They have weapons attached to the cage and everything to go along with that, or will be a normal steel cage match on that one as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that ends out playing out for that. Now, in the terms of an actual winner here, I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly. I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly to win this match. I think he will be the one to win this match and going forward and ending this storyline with that. Now, what does that mean for Adam Cole afterwards? Who knows? Who necessarily knows? We know what the rumors are about his contract status and everything to go along with that. He's done everything he possibly can in NXT, so I can't imagine him sticking around in NXT after this particular match, personally. Now, whether that means he's going to be going to a Raw or SmackDown or elsewhere, who knows? We'll see how that ends up playing out in the end. But I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly to pick up the victory in this particular match. And that's actually all the predictions I've got for NXT on this one. Those are the 5 matches that they do have announced at this point in time. I'm sure there is a pre-show match that is going to be happening as well, but I'm not quite sure what that is at this moment. But with that being said, for everybody who did watch and tune in, thank you so much on that one. It's always greatly appreciated. If you did like the video, give it a like, a share, a subscribe. Again, that will be very much appreciated with that one as well. And with that being said, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great rest of your day.